Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on this wonderful planet we call Earth. Welcome to calendar year 2024, and welcome back to a Carpathian farm, and welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel. Welcome to all of our wonderful new subscribers and all of our returning subscribers. It's great to see you all in 2024, and I hope that your holiday was your holiday vacation. For those of you who celebrate the holidays, and for those of you who don't, I hope your vacation was wonderful and safe. Hope you had a great time with that and are ready to get into 2024. I can certainly tell you I am glad the holiday mayhem is over. Anyway, can you believe it? We're already in 2024. As usual, all of our usual disclaimers are in the description of the videos. And I want to thank everybody who comments on the videos. It's wonderful to interact with you guys. I saw your comments. I only have one small favor to ask, and that is when you leave a comment, please say something in addition to leaving an emoji. There are some emojis that I do not know what they mean on YouTube and even on Twitch. Believe it or not, you'd think I'd know all the emojis by now, and what they mean, but I don't. It just is what it is. I just don't know them all. So all I would ask is that you please at least say something along with your emoji. That way I'll have an idea what you're meaning, what you mean with the emoji. Other than that, please keep the comments coming, the ideas coming, the feedback coming. All that good stuff. I enjoy interacting with you guys. It is very helpful for me as well, and to improve my value of content that I bring you and all that good stuff. We've got a lot coming for you in 2024, and I look forward to sharing that with you all. Okay, so in the last episode, you're going to notice today's episode is going to say Season 3, Episode 1. And you're probably going to be saying, well, okay, what's going on here? Well, what's going on is, if you remember correctly, in the last episode, we kind of broke the game. Not intentionally, but when I updated the Carpathian countryside map, when the PC-only version came out, I don't know what I was thinking, but I apparently thought that for some odd reason, thought that it would be fine, the game wouldn't break, but it did, and that's why our harvesting contracts the last couple of episodes did not work. And how I proved that was I tested a fresh copy of the Carpathian countryside map offline and off camera, and discovered that the contracts were working on a fresh start of the map. So I said, well, you know what? We kind of got off course with what we wanted to do in the series anyway. Let's just have a reset for the series and go that route, because I'm not really done, to be honest with you. I enjoy the Carpathian countryside map, and I hope you are enjoying it as well. And I'm not really done exploring the map, and I want to be able to explore the whole map with you guys. And so I said, well, it might just be a better idea to just do a fresh reset of the game. And, you know, it'll reset the series as well, and we can get ourselves back on track to rebuilding this farm and making it really productive and bringing in a whole bunch of revenue for this wonderful local community. Now, that being said, this is based in Eastern Europe. I think the Carpathian countryside is based in Eastern Europe somewhere. I think I said it was fictional in the early on, in the first episode of Season 1. So, I'll have to go back and look. I will leave that, if I remember to leave that in the video description, I will. Anyway, you can get this wonderful map on ModHub, and play it yourself. There are 2 versions of this map, so please be aware that there is a PC-only version, and then there's the normal version of the map, which can be played on PC, Xbox, and all that good stuff. So I think that's where things got busted. Anyway, that being said, let's get the game loaded. Let's grab our favorite cup of coffee with our favorite creamer in it. For me, it is vanilla caramel cream. If you want to buy the same brand that I am, if you can't find a brand at your local store, the brand that it shows for me on the bottle is from well, it's distributed by Shamrock. You can probably go if you have a Family Dollar near you in the U.S., you can probably go to your local Family Dollar or Dollar Tree and get it. Let me, Cafe Impressions, I think it is. Let me go check real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. It's actually Cafe Compliments. But it is distributed by Shamrock Inc. But usually you can find it at your local Family Dollar, or maybe even Dollar Tree has it. I don't know if Dollar General would have it or your local normal grocery store. But other brands like Coffee Mate and whatnot, they may actually have a version of it as well. But I'm telling you, vanilla caramel creamer in your coffee in the morning, it just tastes so wonderful. So let's grab our favorite coffee and donuts from our favorite coffee shop, and let's get to it. Now I have gone in already and made sure everything is all set up for us that we need to get started. So we can just get right to it. We do have the municipal subsidy sign in place. We're only going to use that. Allow that subsidy sign to come in, be used. The free government subsidy sign, the white one, that just brings in too much money and it just makes it way too easy. So I figure the municipal subsidy sign is okay to use. And there might actually be a way to rebalance the 2 signs a little bit. I just haven't had a chance to go and look through all those XML files. So let's get started. That was a very fast load. Okay, let's obviously first of all go feed our buddy Dusty. He deserves some loving. So as you can see, the farm is cleaned up, and we're resetting. We're back in August, but that's okay. I don't have to mow all this down. Here, Dusty. Yeah, he's a good doggy. All right, there's our buddy Dusty. So we don't have our stone crusher in place yet, but that's okay. Right now, we kind of just need to worry about getting money in here. So let's take a look at our map. As you remember, the fields that we own field 3, we own field 4 and 5, and we own field 19. But of course, that's how it shows it on the when you do the X to go in and buy. But we own fields 3, 4, 5, and 16. So one looks, we're gonna go and take a quick run and see just what these fields are. See if we got what we need here, because I know we're going to need to harvest them, and we can actually do that and actually make a good bit of money doing it too. Because we are going to need to buy new stuff, and I think there's going to be some equipment we're going to sell. Whoa. Let's get this gate opened up. This we're going to probably plow under. Oh, did I actually set the weeds? Let me just check one thing. I think Yes, I did. Okay. Couldn't remember if I turned the weeds off when I fixed all these settings. This one looks ready to harvest. I did set it to 3 days, so that way we can do a proper harvest. We own this field. This one's not ready to go yet. This one is. That's wheat. Okay. Okay, that is wheat. I am inclined to actually turn that one into potatoes. Or maybe we'll buy this field here and put potatoes in there. That might not be a bad idea. I do like the idea of us trying to do potatoes. I wouldn't mind cotton either, to be honest. But let's go check this other field real quick. And as you recall, there are discoverables on the map, so we'll grab those as we find them. We need to put in our stone crushing equipment. Open this gate up. And we'll go for a little stroll. And we'll see what we're dealing with harvest-wise. We know we got one wheat field to do. Nope, not. Keep forgetting this intersection here. And this looks like it is wheat as well. All right, so it looks like our All right, so we need to go and grab our wheat, our harvester, so we can get that going. Okay. Let that warm up a second. All right, let's get rocking and rolling, shall we? They do. I always get caught on that thing when I come out of there. So if you ever wonder why, you ever wonder why postal workers, they do it here in the U.S., but you ever wonder why they turn their wheels when they park? Generally, according to the Postal Service, it is to prevent certain things from happening. For example, you don't want the mail truck rolling down a hill, so that's why they do that. And you know, I've actually seen truck drivers with the semi who drive, you know, the folks who drive semi trucks. I've actually seen them doing it too. And my brother, one of my brothers, happens to have been a truck driver, long haul truck driver for a while there, and I was asking him about that one day, and he said, "Oh yeah," he said, "we do it too to help prevent semis from rolling down hills." And you know, it makes sense, I suppose. Um, you know, it does make sense actually when you think about it. My dad used to do it even with just a normal pickup truck or, you know, a car. It it of course did not save my um it didn't save my mom's car from our family car there. We had a when I was a kid we had an old Mazda 626 LX. It didn't save the car from let's see. Let's get some swath. Um okay, I need to I'm trying to figure out how you get the HUD back on this thing. Let's see. Backwards, right, up, down, left, run, jump, crouch, build mode, accelerate, brake, spear. Mm. Toggle pipe. Oh, I didn't know you could actually extend the header reel. Okay. Hmm. Okay, open menu is escape, but actually that shows the map too. Oh, it's G, okay. I'm just looking for how you get the HUD back, guys. I think I did finish game. Set game. Grants for the arena. I didn't know there was an arena. Huh. I did not know there was an arena function in this game. That's interesting. Toggle HUD. Scroll lock. Okay, I don't remember hitting that. Oh. Okay, G toggles that. Okay, we got the mini map back. Huh. I don't know. Oh well. I'll figure it out. It's just the tooltip, the tips on the upper left hand corner that are not showing. So I don't know. Maybe I got that turned off somehow. Anyway, here we go. We'll get this done. Probably what I'd have to have done is just reset the entire game. That would have been annoying. But that's okay. We'll get this done. Easy enough. So this will be a new season, new start to the series. We'll try to stay more on track this time. Yeah, right. We'll try not to use as much hired helpers as we can. And we'll go from there. I always say the first, the first couple of seasons are a good way to learn. And yeah, I'm still learning. I'm learning how to do things on my channel, on the channel dashboard for YouTube and whatnot. Just when I think I got something memorized, they change something, and that's okay. It's just a matter of learning, and I don't mind that. I enjoy learning, actually. We'll do the the headland first, and then figure out how we want to do this. Nice thing about these harvesters is steering is done by the back wheels, so it does actually help. All right, the first headland almost done. And we can probably bale up all of this straw, which we'll need anyway. Okay. Let's do headland number 2. We actually got around the first, done the full edge of the fields in the first header. I didn't think we would actually be able to do that because the holding tank on this combine is a lot smaller than normal. Well, it's a smaller combine harvester, that's why. So anyway, as I was saying at the start, apparently when it started raining and we were doing that contract harvest, that's when it broke because it only got to 99%. It necessarily probably was not the trailer. If we had stopped the harvest then and just continued on, waited for the rain to end and whatnot, we probably would have been okay. We would have gotten to the 100%. But once that happened, it got stuck there. So I don't know. That sounds like it might be a bug in the base game. Not necessarily the map itself. So I'm going to venture to guess that it probably is a bug in the base game. And it is possible Giants does probably know about it. And they just haven't figured out how to fix that yet. Okay. We are going to need one of our tractors, ladies and gentlemen, so let's pop back over here. Let's go grab one of our tractors and get the trailer, and we shall do our thing. Whew. That was fast. Now, there's that one. There's my blue one I like. Okay, let's yeah, let's use this one. And let's come over here. Now, I would say, I wonder if those trailers can actually hook to each other. But I don't think they have the rear attachment. And I don't think I want to try. I don't think I'm dumb enough to try it. But what I think I will do and to open the cover. What I think I will do is I will take one of those trailers, small trailers, and turn it into a flatbed trailer just so we can bring hay back. Oh, we already have a hay. Yeah. I think that's what I'll do. We'll go down this way so we're not really damaging the crop. Even though I got crop destruction off, We'll still do it this way. We'll still play it like it's on, even though it is off. I did turn weeds off as well, just so you know. Now, somebody, I forget their name, but somebody actually made a mod where they took a planter and actually turned it into both a planter and a weeder. I don't have that mod, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, but I don't know the name of the mod. I did see it the other day on YouTube. Somebody is using it in their series, but I do not know the name of the mod. All right, let's keep on rocking and rolling. We almost got around the full field for a second time. So, I'd say probably 1.5 to 1 3/4 of a header. Yeah, I'd say probably 1 3/4 of a header, maybe. Of a headland, rather. Just make sure that we get everything in this. Here we go. We're working on Headland 3. It is so lovely to actually be able to harvest, you know. It makes you feel good. Or at least it does for me anyway. This one will get up around that. Now, okay, so let's talk about goals, because I know that that plow is going to be something I want to replace. Maybe we'll be able to do it with this harvest. Assuming that we have the tractor with enough horsepower. Alright, that's actually pretty... pretty quick that time, wasn't it? Alright, so we're going to set some rules for this series. We're going to use we're going to minimize the hired helper usage where possible. Like this, we're doing a harvest manually. I think that's more appropriate. We're going to do the same thing for most things. The only thing I might actually still use it for, though, is planting. That might be the only time I use it, just because sometimes, and maybe rolling, just so that I know everything goes well. And because with rolling, it is hard to see the texture on the planting after it's been planted sometimes. So that may be the only reason why I do the rolling with the hired helper. Other than that, though, I'm probably going to say let's not use hired helper where possible. We are going to need to throw down lime, too. Let's see. We're not going to use the white subsidy sign because, well, that just puts too much money in and it's not realistic. See, how full are we? About halfway percent. Okay. Okay, so. We'll empty into this trailer. And then we'll probably go and run this load in. Okay, full load. All right, let's go deliver this load. That'll actually make us a little bit of money. Well, I think we'll take this to the transport center. Yeah, I think we'll take this to the transport center. Looks like he's growing sunflowers over here. That would be a field I wouldn't mind buying right there. But that field will cost us a lot of money. This map is beautiful, guys. It really is. Whoa! That black van, I did not see him. Started right in there. It's a good thing I was back far enough. Oh yeah, and for those who are wondering, yes, the website's almost done. Or at least the front end part of it. Alright. Just make sure there's no cars coming. There is. Always obey all traffic laws. Even though I don't know what their signs say half the time. Still obey them. Or try anyway. And I encourage you all to obey all laws that are adopted in your... Let's see, transport. Are adopted in your jurisdiction, even if you do not agree with them. It's still a better thing to obey the law, even if you don't agree with it. That way, at least, you know, you won't get in trouble. See how much this batch makes us. That actually made us over 15,000, folks. That's good. So that crop is going to be very harvestable, or profitable to us, rather. Alright, let's go back and do another load. So that's $15,000 profit right there. So we've already made profit on our first day at the farm. In season 3. So that's actually good news. We started with 100,000 in this series, or in this season, and we're already up about 15,000 just from revenue. And of course, about 1,000 of that is from our municipal subsidies, or 1,000. So total, the farms brought in so far this month, or for this season, about 16, a little over 16 grand. 16,000. We'll have to hope we can bring in more. Well, we can. Our goal is to never go below a certain amount of money. And because the game starts us in new farmer mode, the game starts us at 100,000. That is going to be a rule. We are not to go under that for any reason. If we do, we will be considered in debt. Rather than us there we do. We'll do this. So we're not allowed to go below 100,000 in this game. Otherwise, we'll have to consider it a debt. We'll have to consider ourselves in debt if we do. But I think that's a good rule to have. We'll get some wind turbines and solar panels. That'll help generate revenue as well. The goal is to always be in the green. That sometimes doesn't always work, and that's okay. But you want to we want to make sure that we've minimized our profit and expense margins as best we can, so that way we're bringing in more revenue than we are paying it out. Four full times around the field. So there are going to be a couple of days before I forget, a couple of days in January. I got to find out ahead of time that we're having the kitchen floor replaced. So I got to find out what days that's going to be. There might be a hiccup in the recording schedule in January, but I'm hoping not too big a one, though. Too big of one. If I know ahead of time, I'll know how to proceed as far as making sure those videos are ready for you guys. Because I won't be able to do any recording when they're here doing the replacement of the floor. And, you know, the floor is okay. It's just being replaced. The linoleum hasn't been replaced. The linoleum hasn't been replaced in over 10 years, and the glue's coming up. Last summer, the humidity from last summer kind of pulled up a lot of the glue and everything. So it's just better to have the floors redone. It'll look better. So I don't foresee there being a problem, but if there is a little delay in videos being uploaded in January for a couple of days, that will be why. But I will do my best to not let that happen. Make sure we grab these little bits here while we can. Okay. Now, I am going to do this just so that we can speed this up. I'm only going to use the contractor just to speed this up, ladies and gentlemen. It's just so that we can how rude. If you guys heard that notice, I'm sorry. I thought I had all that turned off, but Microsoft seems to have a way of being very annoying and very intrusive with that stuff. They really need to stop. You know, there's a point where they go overboard with that, so. Anyway, we'll get this done this way. This will allow us to make sure we can get this field done. It's really not going to probably take us all that long now. Anyway, so. We get this field done this episode, and then we can get the other one done the next episode. Because we are going to have canola coming up too, so. So I think my strategy is probably going to be one where we're not going to necessarily take a harvesting contract anyway. If we don't need to. But, you know, we might take one or two here and there. This one's going to be ready to empty here in a minute. Just kind of hope he gets down to the end. He's not going. Alright, so we'll have to do this. There we go. Let's cover that up so that way it does not get wet. Now, I think what I'm going to do too after we get all the harvesting done is we'll run the mower and we'll just mow the edges of our fields. That way we can see what we're doing. There we go. We'll grab that. When we do our cleanup bit there, we'll take care of that. Kind of suspected we're going to have a little piece to clean up there. Yeah. All right, so while we're at it, let's see what it's going to cost us to replace that plow. Because we can sell that old plow. Okay, so that only costs us, oh, that only cost $8,000? Well, okay. And that's going to require 180 horsepower. We'll buy it. Let's see, where's our owned items? Plow. Get 4,000 return on profit. So we end up spending a little over 4,000 for it, or a little under 4,000. Around 4,000 for that. That's actually good. We'll be able to make that profit back pretty quick, so. So there's the first improvement to our farm. We bought a new plow, and we've got a tractor that can do 180 horsepower. So if we go into our medium tractors, yeah, I can do 171, 175. 190 right there. So yeah, we got two tractors that can do it, that can handle that plow just fine. So we really don't need to buy a new tractor anytime soon. And I shall be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I am sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. I had to sign off on some paperwork for the student membership organization I run. Had to sign off on that for Sunday night's events. So, I apologize for that. I did not expect that to happen. They know I usually do my recording, but to be fair, Tuesdays I usually don't. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and normally I don't do any recording on Tuesdays right now. Anyway, that will be changing, but it is the day after Christmas, the Christmas holidays. So they're trying to get everything all signed and ready to go for Sunday night for the New Year's thing. So, my apologies, though. All right, we'll go drop this load off. This will replace any remaining amount from the plow we bought. And now the next thing will be to ultimately, obviously, buy a bigger cultivator, but we can live with the cultivator we have right now, I think. Though I might actually try to buy a bigger one and when we can, just to make sure we have one that's a little bit quicker. Yep, sorry, Mr. Vehicle. Alright, so we'll go drop this load off. Now, if I remember correctly, our farm does have bale storage on it, so... So we'll have to do that. Okay, I might have to actually pull back the day a little bit. Just so I know we get the other field done. Okay. So we were at 116,000. Then we bought the plow, which cost us a little over $4,000, or a little over $8,000. Then we sold the old plow, which restored a little over $4,000. And now with this load, we are at 129,000. So this field's consistently bringing us about 15,000 a load. That's good. Oops. So that is very good. So basically now we've made the money back from buying that plow. So that plow is now technically paid for. So we can be proud of that. Okay. Looks like we're done. Okay. All right, let's go clean up that last bit there and then. Still one more field to get harvested. So that actually worked out better than I thought it would. There's a little piece right here we need to grab. Just trying to find it. And then there's a piece at the top. Here's this piece right here. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that. And then we grab this right here. All right. Let's go get the rest of this field's crop and we'll go deliver it, and that'll be that. This field will be harvested, except for the baling. Okay. I'll go deliver this. So what we'll do is we'll deliver this, we'll drop this, bring this tractor over to the other field, and then we'll go and grab the harvester, so that way we can get that all over there. And then we'll set the date back to 8 a.m. We'll do that this time only because it is a day that it's a one-day month this time around, because it's always the start of the game. Personally, I think Giants made the mistake where they should have allowed you to set that before you actually load the game for the first time. You know, to set how long a month you want. I don't know why they did it that way. I don't know if that's just oversight or if, you know, or if they just didn't think about it, you know, or there's an actual valid reason for that. I don't know. But it is what it is, so we'll set the day back this time to get the field done. The other field done, so we don't lose the we don't lose the wheat in the other field to withering. Hey, we can see the train go by. It's not really a long train. Well, at least you know that's working again. We'll go down to the other entrance. That way I don't accidentally screw it up. Trying not to hit those cones, but no. You know how that goes sometimes. Okay, dump this load out. Okay. All right, let's go. We'll drop the tractor out, leave the tractor over at the other field, and we'll go get the harvester. Yeah, it doesn't really help much. I wonder if that black van was meant to resemble, like, here in the US we have a company called United Parcel Service, and their trucks are brown. I wonder if that black van was actually meant to do that, because they couldn't probably use it in the brand name in the game without copyright violations if they didn't have permission. So I wonder if that's what that is. So I don't think they have United Parcel Service for delivery for packages and things like that in Eastern Europe. Could be wrong though. Never know. Okay, so we'll bring this over here. Now, we'll try not to be in their way. I think we can park right here, though. What are they growing? Oh, that'll be a while. All right. Let's go put this on the trailer. Where is the trailer? Right there. Scroll in so I can see what I'm doing. Trying to eyeball this sometimes is not. Okay. Well, that should be all right. It's kind of hard to see with that trailer, to be honest, where I parked it. Okay, it is doing it. Alright, let's go. Oh no, it is not doing it. I had this problem once before, where the header falls off the trailer. And I always find it's better to do it that... Oh, I don't have my... What happened to my pressure washer? Huh. I must have forgot to enable that. Alright, there we go. That should work. I'm gonna go up this way. Go down here. They got some corn over here. Good thing we're not harvesting that right now. Well, I mean, we could technically. Let me see. Let me refresh my memory, ladies and gentlemen, which way we have to go. Oh, I could cut right down there. Yeah, that's right. I don't think I can make that. There we go. There we go. And I will make sure my portable pressure washer is loaded for the next episode. There's our wheat field. All right. We'll park here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will leave this one here. I will go in and advance the day back, and I will save it. But if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Hit your bell notification icon to turn on notifications so you'll know when the next video comes out. Be sure to share the link with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet cat, your pet dog, your pet parakeet, your pet wombat, whoever it may be, your pet bobcat, I don't know, your neighbors. Whoever it may be, share the link to the channel. It does help the channel grow, and it helps the new Galaxy Gamers community grow. And I hope you had a safe and wonderful holiday vacation. For those of you traveling, I hope you get home safe and sound, as we all start 2024 with anticipation and eagerness. And I will see you all in the next episode. Happy gaming.